For the safe birth of the child, I am willing to paint the dungeon as a prison. Lock yourself in this narrow tree hole. Prisoner, take life as the court. It is the most sincere limit of my marriage. This little hole, it was the only connection between me and my husband. It's the door to my life and death. I would stake my life, but he won't break his promise for 6 months. My name is the crested hornbill. According to Die Legend, one kiss is for life. A bird of love that sleeps with a king. We are monogamous. Once significant other relationships are established, I will never leave. If one party dies, unfortunately, the other party will never marry again. Some even go on a hunger strike. Martyr for love. My story with him began a month ago. That day he swooped down from the early sun. Clumsy dance steps rampage through the branches and leaves. Stir up a beam of light and shadow. But it just happened to open the door of my heart. From now on, the wings of freedom. For the first time, I have a willing feather. Like the sweetness of human first love. The love of our official hornbill. Also soaked in nectar honey. Chasing dragonflies in the early morning twilight. Sharing berries in the tenderness of twilight. We don't understand love words, but live like a love poem. I wish to be a fly-winged bird in heaven. The earth is willing to be a joint branch. For bodies no fluttering side by side of splendid phoenix wings. Have a clear mind. I think this may be the most beautiful appearance of love. But love is never a fairy tale that doesn't eat human fireworks. After 2 weeks together, I led him to the mouth of a deep back cave. Here it is. He wants to prepare a special bride price for me, to prove his ability to support his family. Since birth, loyalty is in our DNA. Therefore, when choosing a mate, I don't need to consider the other person's sincerity. Just look at his ability to support. He fights the sky. I wait with bated breath. It turns out that true love, never take. It's about trying to prove that you deserve to be true. Still, pay the test of a lifetime. This is it. Countless bats weave a flowing shadow above their heads. Lightning and flint. He came back with a flapping bat, gently into my arms. I hold it lightly. It also caught the implication of the rest of his life. I followed him, come to a quiet and hidden tree cave. This is the wedding room he prepared in advance. It is also the cell where I will be imprisoned for half a year in the future. Without any hesitation, I glide lightly into the heart of the tree with my wings. Stenosis. I can barely hold my outstretched wings. In order to have enough space to multiply, I plucked my flying feathers one by one and carefully laid at the bottom of the tree hole. It's a very painful process, but I have no regrets, because the moment I chose to become a mother, he gave up freedom in the sky. These raincoats that once helped me fly will become a swaddle of warm chicks. The days of nesting are happy. He brought in the soil. I am in charge of machinery design. A grain of soil took H twice. His rush, my waiting, in 1,000 overlapping trajectories. The initial state of crystallization. This humble ring, temperature and contour because of love. The darkness closes gently. In the end, only a narrow gap was left stinging. Since then, this tiny tree hole became my whole world, and his wings then become the one that sustains it, and the blood vessels of the life of the fetus in the womb. Rain or shine, break of dawn, fly hundreds of miles a day, dozens of round trips, just to satisfy my appetite for love. Numbers are cold. Love is hot. In half a year, he will bring me more than 20,000 berries. This day, I suddenly got tired of the sweetness of pollen. So when he passed the berries in again, I pressed my mouth lightly, silently pushed back, Not picky, just a little secret willfulness. I want to know, this deep darkness has it stopped him from reading my mind? Without a moment's hesitation, he turned around and found me new berries. I deliberately let the pulp roll from the back again. This time, I saw him stay at the entrance of the cave for 3 seconds. This is his brief respite. It is also the strength to start again. Then he brought back the mantis to be recognized. Acid spray wrote, every bite of food that comes in, stained with the smoke of gunpowder facing the street. These prey are hard won, but priority is always the driving force. Only a few times, I've had my fill. He was just pecking for residue outside the hole. He tried his best to hold up the sky. I tried my best to hold on to the shore. Darkness wraps my body like a cloth, and love burns like a candle in my heart. Under his meticulous care, the fruits of our love have finally bloomed in the depths of darkness. The birth of 2 little ones filled a tree whole with vitality. It also made his wings heavier, running in the wind and rain, soaring under the scorching sun, with every successful hunt to fulfill his promise to us. 200 days and nights. No enjoyment, only toil. No getting, only giving. It was undoubtedly a long, hard labor, but his why, NGS, were never absent. I watched his tired figure through a small gap, warm current in my heart. I gave my life to him. He also gave me the rest of his life. In fact, our marriage is a two-way street. I spent 200 days incubating the future in the dark. Doesn't he spend 200 days carrying hope in the sky? My teenage wings are stained with wind and frost. The scales are engraved with vicissitudes of life. Only the eyes that stare at me, still as clear as ever. He hired bats. I promise freedom. Thousands of landscapes in the world. Less than this peace of mind.